everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and we are talking makeup today. I did start a makeup challenge at the beginning of the year. We've got 2 months left in the year, and I want to finish strong. But basically, I have not stuck with the eyeshadow challenge at all, just the very beginning of the year, and that is it. And then I ended up getting an order from Thrive Cosmetics. I will show that haul in just a minute. I'll walk through everything with you guys. But spoiler alert, I am obsessed with these 2 products. I got one of the eyeshadow pencils, and then also their mascara, and I have been obsessed with them. I pretty much use both of these things pretty much every day. At least every day I put on makeup. I try to take like one makeup free day on the weekend, but pretty much every day I put these on, and I haven't been using very much other eyeshadow. We went to Chicago, the musical, a couple of days ago, and I did glam up for that, and then I glammed up for our Halloween costumes, and every once in a while I'll change it up and use some actual eyeshadow, but for the most part my everyday go-to look involves this eyeshadow pencil. I don't know that it says the name on here. Yeah, this one's called Anise. It's a brilliant eye brightener, and I have it on right now. I really like it. And then mascara. I have 2 other mascaras I'm trying to work through. I'll talk about my makeup challenge for the rest of the year coming up soon, but this is the one I got. I got the brown one. It's called Crystal. It's just a brownish one, and I really like it. I feel like it makes it look like I have false lashes on almost, because it's so thick and it lengthens my lashes really well, and I'm obsessed. I really like this one, and it also comes off really easily, so I don't have raccoon eyes when I'm trying to remove my makeup, which I also really like. So yeah, I'm totally hooked on these. I will go ahead and hop into that haul now before we talk about makeup challenge and budgets and all that important stuff when we're discussing all this. All right, here is my very small haul. I ended up with 2 things that I've heard great things about, and then I keep getting advertised this eye brightening thing on Facebook. I'll scroll and then I'll see this person putting on this beautiful eye stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I got advertised to again. And yeah, I had to try it out. So in this video, I wanted to show these to you. And I got this cute little free travel bag, makeup bag, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cute with the little pattern on it. But we're going to talk about these real quick. We've got the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension Mascara. I've heard great things about this. I've seen people wearing this one, and yeah, I wanted to try it. I already have decent enough lashes that I don't usually wear mascara, but I find like if I do wear mascara, it's not wowing me. So I wanted to try one that actually possibly could wow me. Oh, it's a big giant bottle of mascara, so that's good. For the price, I'm impressed with that size. So there you go. I love, you know, teal and aqua, so their color scheme is all up my alley. So here's the brilliant eye brightening. It's an eyeshadow stick, which is interesting to me, and people will just put it on their lash line, on their eyes, as a highlight, all sorts of things. So I did end up getting a pretty color here. It's called Anise Warm Bronze Shimmer, and that's what it looks like, and it I think rolls up somewhere. Okay, yeah, it rolls up like a lipstick up here. It's like I'm turning this, nothing's happening. It's turning right here. So yeah, it's just got a pretty bronzy color there, and it's really pretty. I could definitely see getting more of these. It's super easy to use. They don't have a whole lot of colors of these, but the colors that they do have, it was really hard to choose and narrow it down to just one, because I want to try it before I get lots of colors of it. And also, of course, I have tons of eyeshadow palettes, so I don't need any. So it's just I wanted to try it because I'm curious. And this one I was super excited about. I'm so into the pumpkin spice. I'm super basic this year. I love the pumpkin spice. This is Pumpkin Spice Latte Liquid Balm Lip Treatment. So I don't know if you're supposed to wear it like at night. Applied to clean lips for a moisturizing all-day lip treat. So yeah, anytime. But I'm like, yeah, I'm all into the pumpkin spice. Let me have some of this one. And I can't get it out. Let's see. It's pretty wedged in there. There it is. And it's just supposed to be pumpkin spice flavored lip balm, and it definitely looks thick. Like that bubble's not moving very fast. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's barely moving, so it's gonna be nice and thick and glossy, and I'm excited to try all of these guys out. So I wanted to unbox them for you guys real quick before I go stick them all on my face. I've got my foundation on, and I'm ready to go ahead and use these guys, but I love the colors of everything, and the lip gloss is pretty cute too. But the color, like the teal of everything, super pretty. So I'm excited to give these a try. Okay, all of that out of the way, I have a couple of products that I'm going to run out of very soon, and I'm going to be stopping at Ulta tomorrow and picking up more stuff. And one of them is a ColourPop thing, so I'll order from ColourPop eventually when I run out of what I already have for that. But I've got a couple of empties here. I ended up using the Ordinary Niacinamide Serum and really liking this one. I have had some breakout issues recently because of all the hormone things going on with me, so I still broke out with hormone things, but I think overall it's really improving my skin and smoothing it out and plumping it up just right, and I really like this one, so I will repurchase this. I have like one more good use out of this one. I feel like for as small as the bottle is, it really lasted a long time. I've been using this at night pretty much every night. Sometimes I'll skip just because I'm lazy and just want to put the moisturizer on and go, but pretty much every night I put this serum on and I feel like it's definitely helped, so I will continue with that one. I just picked that one up at Ulta, and again, I'll pick it up at Ulta this time. And then one I've purchased multiple times, this is the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit. It is a clear one. It just makes my brows stay nice and tamed and where they're supposed to be, and I really like this one. This one is super duper pricey, I'm not gonna lie. It is way too much money for what it is, so I think when I go to Ulta, I'm gonna try to pick up something different and try to use it and see if I get any good luck out of it. I used one when I was in middle school or high school. I really wanted the clear brows to like smooth everything out. And let me tell you, it left my eyebrows really crusty and nasty, like it would dry and then crust and flake off, and it was just gross. So this one does not do that at all. They stay put. It doesn't leave any like weird crustiness or residue or anything. They just stay where they're supposed to stay. They stay clear. So I'm afraid to try another one. So I don't know if I'm gonna cheap out and go a cheaper route or if I'm going to stick with this one because I know this one works, even though it is pricey. But I think there's probably something else out there that will also do the trick. So I'm contemplating maybe trying a cheaper one of these, but I don't know until I go in the store and see what they have. I'll ask. So the first time I was looking for brow setting gel as an adult, I went into the store and flat out asked one of them, I'm like, what do you recommend just to smooth them out? And this is what they recommended, and they tested it out on me and it looked great. And I've been a customer ever since. I don't know, this one might be my third one, possibly my fourth one. I've been basically using that since I got back into makeup and I really like it. And yeah, I'm not sure that I want to change it up, but the price tag on that is pretty steep. So I'm going to look around and see what else I can find. And then one that I also really like, and I will just purchase the exact same one, the CC cream by It Cosmetics. Love this stuff. Okay, I'm surprised the color name's not on here, but I'm pretty sure it's Fair Light. I will just get the exact same one. It's the silver bottle. I've tried the purple bottle, not as good, and they have I think like one other one. I don't like it as much. It's Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream. Love the silver one. I will replenish this. I'm getting down to the end where I'm gonna have to cut it open, and we're traveling this weekend. I don't wanna have to cut it open. I'm going to go ahead and purchase another one tomorrow, and then I will cut this one open when we get back. But I'm like, I'm not gonna fiddle with that while I'm out and about. And then I've got two other products. I just ended up, I think, hauling this in a different haul. I finally broke back into the Tarte Shape Tape. Really like this one. It's great. I just use it under my eyes and sometimes around my eyes, and that's pretty much it. I don't like conceal little minor blemishes with it or anything, but love this stuff. Will keep buying this. I know their color range as far as skin tones is just not that great. They've gotten a lot of criticism over the years of just basically having white skin tones, and that's it. So for my darker skinned ladies, you're gonna have to probably find something else. They just don't have a whole lot of color range for darker skin tones, but for the white pasty girls like me, they do have lots of like whiter shades, and I use the shade Fair Light Neutral, which is 16N. So it's a very light shade. I use it like a touch lighter than the other one. Hopefully you guys can see. I do go for a touch lighter concealer to brighten up that area, and it seems to really fit nicely. And so that's all as far as purchases and repurchases and near empties. I am almost out of toners, which I will talk about when they finally run out, and I'll try to switch up my toner because I'm just like experimenting with that step in my routine. But my last thing is a ColourPop thing, and I will not purchase this one again, at least not for a really long time, and they'll probably be out of this one. This one was a Powerpuff Girl, and it came in a set of two. I don't really like the blue one that has Donnie, the unicorn guy, on it for Powerpuffs, but I really like this pink one. It just smells so good. I have no idea what either scent is. It's called Everything Nice, and the other one's called Sugar and Spice, I'm pretty sure. But this one just smells so good. It has a little bit of a fruitiness to it, and this one's fun because it's a little bit of a glitter, so it shimmers, which is also fun. But you can see I'm like scraping the bottom of the barrel for that one. It is almost gone. I use this every night. I use matte lipsticks, and they're very drying, so I find that if I use this at night, I don't have any problems with my lips being dry or chapped or anything. But yeah, this is a great product. I still have the blue one, and then I also have a watermelon one that's maybe like halfway used, but I really love the ColourPop lip masks. They are just so nice and luxurious, and they smell good, and I will be repurchasing at some point, but I have two other ones to go through before trying to repurchase again. I have a little list of stuff to talk about. My main thing being my little challenge for the end of the year. And the end of the year challenge is not purchasing anything new aside from things that have to be replaced. So for instance, ran out of the niacinamide. I don't have any other duplicate or option for this. I will repurchase that. Same with this. I have one bottle, this bottle, and when it's out, I'm repurchasing like I already talked about. But things like the lip mask where I have other lip masks to use, I'm going to use what I already have. So this one's not going to be repurchased. So that really comes down to like if I have a comparable dupe or a comparable replacement, I will use what I already have. And I'm going to take this challenge into next year. I've been really trying to already do this anyway. I've been trying to be more mindful of purchasing, and we had gone to the mall for just a little quick date one night, and I went into Sephora and what other store they had, I don't remember. I think it was a Morphe store actually. And I looked at the eyeshadow palettes, they were half price, and I really, really wanted a few of them, but I'm like, okay, I've got like a billion eyeshadow palettes. I don't need any more eyeshadow, and it was really good, even though they were on sale. I resisted and came out with nothing. I just looked around, and I'm going to continue with that, especially through the end of this year, but into 2023 as well. I feel like I just need to use up the things that I already have. And like this mascara, love this mascara. It's the best mascara I've had, but I have two other ones that really need to get used up. So my goal is to use those two up. I've been using this one most days, but I've been trying to use those ones a couple of times as well, because mascara is one of those things that dries out and does not keep very long. Going along with that, I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes that are really, really old, like way too old to keep, and I'm going to try to use them a little bit, and then I will be tossing those, and it will be my first round of tossing eyeshadows that I really, really like, that bring me joy, but they are just getting old. You know, hygiene, it's important. I hold on to things way too long because I'm like barely using any of them. So it's gonna be basically like a 60-day challenge of me like using up some of the older eyeshadows, setting my precious aside, and I will come back to this one when I am done using those other ones. And yeah, so trying to commit to using up the old ones a little bit more. I did end up going through my makeup drawer. I don't have everything in my like little drawer. It's a very shallow drawer. I have a little vanity in our master bathroom, and I went through everything throughout all the old lip products. I went through eyeshadow pencils and things and tossed a bunch of things and reorganized a little bit. So I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of how that is organized so you can see what my like day-to-day area looks like. All right, Stella's in here being crazy, so I apologize ahead of time, but here we go. We already did our dance competition weekend. I ended up getting more brow setter. They only have the small size, so I only have the small size, but I'm used to, you know, the bigger one there. And I've got like all my eyeshadow stuff, my brushes, my mascaras, brow gel, everything goes in this little box. And then this is all lip products back here. And then I've got all of this kind of semi-organized. And then I've got some of the palettes that I've been using. I need to end up using some of these and tossing them. This is a newer one. Just started using it, and yeah, I really have been just sticking to this pencil. I've been using it. I still have it on today. I've got to get one of my Morphe palettes out and put it in here, but that's just kind of what it looks like. I've got this little thing that Olivia made for me a while back, and it's in here. Super cute. I've got all my lip stuff in there and all my like go-to stuff. And that's what it looks like. I also have a drawer of eyeshadow palettes and extras of certain things that I do have duplicates of, like my EOS lip chapstick thing. I have a few of those extras, so I have like certain things of extras, but I'm really trying to work my way through everything, use up the mascaras as much as I can, and also use up the old eyeshadow palettes as much as I can before I toss all of that. I did end up tossing some lip products that were just too old, and like you could tell when they get old, they just do not work like they used to. We definitely went back on a budget. This is our third month budgeting, like hardcore budgeting. So I have to be a little mindful of my personal spending. And that's one of the ways I'm doing it, is like using what I have, not purchasing shiny new ones like midway through something, because I'm very bad about being like, oh, I'm halfway done with this. I'm gonna buy like 3 different ones and then I'll try them out and they're all kind of half used or 3/4 of the way full, and it's not a good process. So the last little bit of time I've been really trying to stick to having just one. Like when I go purchase, unless they're like on some super duper sale, I'm just gonna get one of each thing, and when they run out, I'll get one more of each thing and not have backups. That's the thing, like using all those backups. It took me a really long time to get through lots of skincare backups, and I even had to toss some of those. So I'm really trying to be more mindful of not just purchasing every shiny new thing. It applies to makeup, but it also applies to other realms of purchases too. So I'm just trying to be more mindful of everything. And yeah, like moving forward, I have used this one so much that it's like, absurd that I have all the other eyeshadow palettes when I can stick to literally one thing and be happy with it. So of course I use the other ones every once in a while too, but I'm definitely trying to pare down a little bit more and be more mindful of things moving forward, and I really enjoy the process. Also kind of makeup adjacent, I'm back to painting my gel nails, and I really like the gel. I ended up ordering my own like mini polishes off of Amazon. I'll link to some of those down below, and I really liked them. The brand's called Lavender Violet, and I loved being able to do my own at home. I've saved so much money, even though I bought a lot of the actual makeups. I was talking to Johnny about it. He's like, how much would you spend going and getting your nails done? I was like, probably around 60 bucks. And that's like every 2 weeks or so, I would spend 60 bucks going to get my nails done. And now I can buy those kits. It's like a $30 kit. I have like 20 something nail polishes, maybe 30 something nail polishes, and I can paint my nails a ton of times with that. And now I have like every color I need. I need to show you guys my nail polish organization at some point. I went ahead and got it all organized really nicely, but I really had fun doing my own nails. And I don't know, I'm one of those people that does not find the nail salon relaxing, because I think like, you know, fungal infections. I also think they're all talking usually in a different language around me, and I'm trying to make small talk with somebody that I'm just not familiar with that much. If I had like a dedicated one nail person, maybe I'd feel differently, but I just never like it that much. And yeah, I'm never super impressed with the results I get there versus my results at home anyway. So yeah, save myself lots of money just doing it myself. I do have a little LED light that I can use for them. But yeah, I'm just trying to, again, like be more mindful, cut back some spending. I haven't gone to the nail salon in forever. I've just started to do my own anyway, but it's just a little money saving hack for you guys. Going along with that, like they last for a week or 2 weeks. I get bored of my color usually before I start noticing they need to come off. So that's also something really nice, that I can just get really good wear out of it and I don't have to worry about it so much. Anyway, that's all the makeup talk I have. I've got to go take Olivia to an appointment, so I've got to go pick her up, and that's it. So I hope you guys like this. I'll leave links to everything down below for you guys if you're interested in anything, and I would love to know if you are doing any sort of makeup challenge. If you've started one at the beginning of the year, how's it going? Mine was a complete fail, but I'm really gonna try to end this year strong and use up a few things and be able to pare down a little bit more. So I hope you guys are well. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye guys.